There's Someone Inside Your House is a 2021 American slasher film directed by Patrick Brice and written by Henry Gayden. It is an adaptation of the 2017 novel by Stephanie Perkins. The plot follows Makani Young, a senior transfer student from Hawaii who later finds herself in the center of gruesome murder cases in her newly acquainted town of Osborne, Nebraska.
Shit, there's someone wearing Rodrigo's face!
So how are you gonna come in tomorrow? Let's call today a wash, okay? How are you gonna look tomorrow when you come in? How are you gonna convince me today that you're better at your job tomorrow? Jacqueline.
The Beta Test is a 2021 American-British horror thriller film written by, directed by and starring Jim Cummings and PJ McCabe. It's about a married Hollywood agent receiving a mysterious letter for an anonymous sexual encounter and becomes ensnared in a sinister world of lying, infidelity, and digital data.
A couple of weeks ago, I got a letter in the mail inviting me to a no-strings-attached sexual encounter in a hotel room.
Swarm of locusts swirling around the earth faster and faster, and you think you can save them.
Gaia is a 2021 South African ecological horror thriller film directed and produced by Jaco Bauer from a screenplay by Tertius Cap. It stars Monique Rockman. It's about an injured forest ranger on a routine mission who is saved by two off-the-grid rescuers. What is initially a welcome rescue grows more suspicious as the son and his renegade father reveal a cultish devotion to the forest.
In those days,
Lamb is a 2021 supernatural horror film directed by Valdimar Johansson, who also co-wrote the screenplay with Stjan. It's about a childless couple, Maria and Ingvar, where they discover a mysterious newborn on their farm in Iceland. The unexpected prospect of family life brings them much joy before ultimately destroying them.
Candyman!
Say his name.
Candyman is a 2021 supernatural slasher film directed by Nia DaCosta, written by Jordan Peele and Wynn Rosenfeld. The film is a direct sequel to the 1992 film and the fourth film in the Candyman film series, based on the short story The Forbidden by Clive Barker. It's a sequel to the horror film Candyman from 1992 that returns to the now gentrified Chicago neighborhood where the legend began.
Say his name.
Candyman.
Do you guys believe in ghosts? I think there's something in my house.
The Night House is a 2020 psychological horror film directed by David Bruckner, based on an original screenplay by Ben Collins and Luke Piotrowski. It stars Rebecca Hall as a widow who discovers a dark secret about the house her late husband built. Antlers is an upcoming supernatural horror film directed by Scott Cooper. It follows a school teacher and her police officer brother in a small Oregon town where they become convinced one of her students is harboring a supernatural creature.
The more he kills, the more he transcends.
Run! Go now!
He's the essence of evil.
Halloween Kills is a 2021 American slasher film directed by David Gordon Green and written by Green, Danny McBride, and Scott Teems. The film is a direct sequel to 2018's Halloween and the 12th installment in the Halloween franchise. The film, which begins precisely where the previous film ended, sees Stroud and her family continuing to fend off Myers, this time with the help of the Haddonfield community.
If you track Michael's victims, that's a straight line to Michael's childhood home.
What do?
We fight.
Medium is a 2021 Thai-South Korean supernatural horror film directed by Banjong Pisanthanakon and produced by Na Hong Jin. It is a co-production of South Korea's Showbox and Thailand's GDH 559. It is a horrifying story of a shaman's inheritance in the Isan region of Thailand. What could be possessing a family member might not be the goddess they make it out to be.
อิงช่วงนี้มีได้ยินเสียงใครมาเรียกบ้างหรือเปล่าแล้วมีเผลอไปตอบรับบ้างไหม
It's coming from me. Who are you, Gabriel?
Malignant is a 2021 American supernatural horror film directed by James Wan from a screenplay by Akela Cooper based on an original story by Wan, Ingrid Bisu, and Cooper. The film stars Annabelle Wallis as a woman who begins to have visions of people being murdered, only to realize the events are happening in real life.